it's Rhiannon from RMH Art. Thank you so much for tuning in to another sketchbook session number 2. If you guys haven't seen the first sketchbook session, I shall link it above and below. And let's get stuck into today's session. So I started this piece last week and sat down today to do the last couple of layers, and by last couple I mean pretty much all of it. Yeah, no, not good. Not good is all I can say. I was really excited about doing this piece because I just love the position of the woman and the pink, and I thought it was really feminine and beautiful. But something that I did not expect to run into was I bought this little sketchbook that I'm using in the video the other day from the art store, and it's just a cheap sketchbook, and I asked the lady what the difference was, like why it was so cheap, and she said because it had less cotton in the paper than say the other sketchbooks that I had bought. She's like, oh, like it, you know, it's still pretty good, it's 300 GSM, and I was like, oh sweet. Got it home, and let me tell you, oh my god, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Do not buy it. I do not recommend. The way the ink was reacting with the paper was so different compared to the other sketchbooks that I was using for all my other ink pieces that I've done, which were a lot higher in cotton in the paper. And what I was finding today and the other day was that, so the way that I approach my ink paintings and watercolor pieces is I use a lot of water. I like that watercolor texture that pops up, the cauliflowers, everything like that. And trying to get that on this paper was an absolute nightmare. The paper was sort of absorbing all the ink pigments and just letting it sit on top of the ridges of the paper, and it just wasn't sitting very nice. And every time I added a new layer, it was getting muddy. It wasn't showing through like the different layers, and it was just a disaster. Even when I put water in a specific area where I wanted it, I would find that the pigment of the ink was leaching out into areas that I didn't want it to. Yeah, just this paper was an absolute disaster. Again, a lesson learned. I now know the difference between a bad quality paper and a good quality paper. You know, maybe this paper would be great if you're doing like one wash and then drawing over the top or something like that. But for the way that I approach my ink pieces and my watercolor pieces, definitely a no-go. Definitely a no-go. So it was very interesting to see how, yeah, the cheaper paper went with, you know, the inks. So I think I shall definitely be sticking to my better quality paper from now on. I'll probably just use these sketchbooks. I only bought 2 of them. One was like $8 and the other one was like it was like $12 or something like that. So they were really cheap. I think I'll just use them to sketch in or just stare at in the corner of my art room. Won't be reaching for them anytime soon. And thank you guys for all your comments on the last sketchbook session. Super exciting when I released the video and it's something different and you guys really like it. So thank you so much for your comments. The comments about doing a nose sketchbook session, I shall definitely be doing that as well. I'm really excited about doing that, doing some ears, doing like some actual face studies as well, and just pretty much doing everything. I just want to keep improving, keep practicing, and I hope these videos are encouraging you guys to maybe whip out your sketchbook that's probably been sitting in the dust for however long and have a bit of a sketch, because that's what mine were doing before I got into these ink pieces. So yeah, so I think I would like to try and do this piece again, but on my better quality paper or sketchbooks. Like I said before, like I really like the position of the woman and the pink, so yeah, I think I would definitely give it another go, but on my better ink paper, and yeah, see how that turns out, and maybe do like a video on my thoughts on the cheap paper versus the better quality paper, and how like it changes the piece over the different paper. I don't feel like that's making sense whatsoever. How the piece changes and looks compared to the cheaper paper and the more expensive paper. So I know today's video is a little bit shorter, but I still hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys want to check out some of my other pieces, I do have a vlog that I popped out the other week if you haven't seen it, which I'll link as well. And yeah, and also I think I shall be doing another vlog this week. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day wherever you are. Thank you so much to my new subscribers and for everyone saying hello. Like, yeah, it makes me so happy to see you guys and have a little chat below. So yeah, I hope you're having an awesome day, and I shall see you guys in the next video.